Hey Sagittarius, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Sagittarius, and that means anybody that has Sagittarius anywhere in their chart, this message is meant for you. It may not necessarily be your message, it might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Sagittarius in their chart, but please know that I truly intend to get this message directed to you. If this is a message in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, please keep in mind that depending on how tight-knit your energies are, how very meshed you are, intertwined, this message could be directed to them personally about you, to you personally about them. It can be flip-flop, and it can be that way through the whole read. So if that's the case, I do ask that you pay very close attention, apply where it's appropriate, but as usual, I do ask that you do not try to force this message to fit your situation. It should reflect your situation. Okay. If you do not feel comfortable with this being your message within the first couple of minutes, and again, you should recognize something within here uh, that would resemble a message directed to you. But if you do not feel that it is your message, I do strongly encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. Something in there may carry the message that you're seeking. And if you really don't know which direction to go, then I encourage for you to allow your intuition to guide you. It will never fail you. You can fail your intuition, but it will never fail you. Some people, in order to, if you don't know how to let your intuition guide you, some people, they close their eyes, and when they open their eyes, whatever their eyes, but they have to become a completely peaceful, completely at peace. Nothing running through their mind, their body not jittering, very calm when you close your eyes and then open them, and whatever your eyes fall on within your natal chart, that would be a guide to help you. Not everybody goes that way on allowing their intuition to guide you. Sometimes you physically feel drawn, like leaning towards something. So, however your intuition guides you, please allow it to guide you so that you can get the messages that you really need and are seeking. Okay, so with all that being said, as you can see, I have the major tarot down, and we're going to do a quick overview of those. Then we will do our clarification, see if we can fine tune it a little bit, and then we get to break out the guidance from Spirit and see what guidance Spirit has to say. I do want to address the fact that if you well, it's up to you whether you choose to take in this message or not. And if you choose not to, then disregarding it is completely up to you. That is the beauty of free will. You can either take it in or you can disregard it, and do what you feel is best for you. That is always the strongest message anybody can ever say and the best advice anybody can ever receive. Do what you believe you need to do. Okay? So this is just a message that's here for like an insight, and it's emotion free because Spirit is not involved emotionally. So it's a bird's eye view with some insight for you. It's the best way to look at it, and so Spirit can bring forth things that not many of us can see. All right. Well, with that little bit of helpful information, let's begin. Before I do, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Sagittarius in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern the message they are receiving. Okay, so this is a new layout, Spirit guided, literally. I'm becoming accustomed to it. So to help you get through this with me, it's actually two stories coming together into one story. So let's break this down for you. As usual, this is the overall energy up here. This is mind, body, and spirit. So thoughts, current situations, actions, feelings, what's to come. Over here, if it's an individual that you're interacting with, These two are where it can really get crazy. They can flip-flop pretty heavily here, especially. This is what you would do, what they would do, challenges, and what's to come. So it's an offshoot of the Celtic with a variation. Spirit guided, but at any rate, all right, so here we go. We're going to do our overview before we do our clarifications. You have the Emperor with the Messenger of Air up there. So Aries individual, Aries energy, fire energy, very in control energy. Not necessarily controlling energy, but very in control. Knows the ins, the outs, what to do, is very confident in everything they do, is not questioned because they perform every task that needs to be performed at a precise ability. Like your father or a supervisor or your boss or whoever you look up to that you see as a very strong individual that you would lean on. That's what this emperor is, or who this emperor is. And it's not necessarily a male, it can be female, but it's a masculine energy. And so this masculine energy is taking control of a situation and moving swiftly forward, because the messenger of air is the Knight of Swords. Speaking some truths, they may be pretty harsh, but they are truths nonetheless. And then severing what isn't truthful, and then going on their merry way. So, mind, what's on your thoughts, justice, getting your just desserts, having things turn in your favor. Possible marriage, legal situations, contracts just ran through my head. That's interesting because Hierophant is normally contracts, but literally contracts was just sent through. So I'm relaying that message. Body, action, and current situation, 5 of air. There's some conflict and some determination involved. And this kind of determination is hell hath no fury, don't get in my way, or I will slit your throat kind of determination. And then we have spirit, which is the 10 of air. And this is feelings and what's to come in this mind, body, and spirit. There is a painful ending. Maybe a sense of betrayal, but there's definitely an ending, and it's not the lightest of things that occur. What you would do, you're manifesting something or working on manifesting something. What they would do, Knight of Fire. Well, either move away, literally move from one residence to another residence, or they're bouncing. They bounce, and they bounce with a lot of heat and a lot of passion. They come shooting in with a lot of passion, say wonderful, passionate words, and then shoot out. They have nothing tying them or binding them. The challenge is closing out the cycle and beginning something new. And then the possible outcome is my favorite, the man with the plan. Yeah, coming up with a plan, and you're going to be successful in regards to that plan. And you'll get your justice, because the King of Earth always gets justice. The bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of water, which is the 2 of cups. So a partnership. High Priestess, we are knowledgeful and understanding, using our intuition in regards to our Ten of Water, which is Ten of Cups, our happily ever after. So a partner is using their intuition in regards to how to be happy. Hermit, they've went within themselves, tried to shine some light on some things, and they are ghosting your butt. Not on purpose, but that is what they're doing. They're ghosting you. They went into hiding, and it seems like, they just disappeared off the face of the earth on you, but it's not true. They're literally going deep within themselves to soul search in regards to you. Do we have a strong, honest beginning? Ace of Air, which is Ace of Swords. Is it going to lead to what I'm supposed to go to? My calling, my destiny. Well, that's an interesting little message right in there. All right, well, let's get some clarification here for you, huh, Sagittarius? Whoa, I didn't even ask yet. I guess they're serious about this. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Self-sufficient, and we have a match down, by the way, and my favorite match, honestly. It is my favorite match because they are emotionally and financially stable. They do not lean on each other because they need to. They lean on each other because they want to. They don't need each other. They don't need each other financially or emotionally. They want each other. Sadly, there isn't a whole bunch of emotion. It's not abundance of emotions like the Queen of Cups, where it's like blubber, blubber, love, love, blah, bubbling everywhere. But it is there. I mean, they walk by each other and give each other a kiss or a pat, but they're not overly affectionate. But it is there. The caring, it is there. But this is an individual that is self-sufficient. That is Taurus energy, earth element, and we are moving towards the Queen of Pentacles to speak our truth. So it can be referring to the same. Are you taking on earth element? Do you have earth element in you? Pulling on that energy, being self-sufficient yourself. Only you know what that is referring to, but the cards are saying that we are taking control and moving swiftly towards the Queen of Pentacles, earth element, someone that is self-sufficient, financially and emotionally stable. Definitely moving swiftly forward and communicating on how to begin completely fresh and new. Page of Pentacles, figuring out how to lay that foundation so that we can have our justice. Ooh, lordy, lordy. Okay. So, we're going to go to justice now. Please clarify justice. Yep. Moving from some chaos and calamity to positivity, to the sunlight, to happiness and joy, getting our just desserts. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the World. Independent, confident, financially stable, partnership, closing out a cycle, beginning something new. Okay. Please clarify Five of Air, or what is headed towards Sagittarius, please. Oof. Okay. You don't know what's going on with this earth element. There's some illusions, some secrets, something that's hidden, which we already know. They're going within themselves to try to figure out, where they stand, what to do, what their next move should be. And yeah, it's an unknown to you. You don't know what's going on. but they are determined to figure it out, where you're conflicted as to, they've ghosted me, they've disappeared, I don't know what the heck's going on here. Justice. Who's going to come out of it? Things are going to turn out in your favor. That is the third time justice has shown up. This is pretty serious stuff. It can be very much so legality, marriage, you know. And again, we go back to when I first started saying this, contract. So please clarify 10 of air, spirit, what is headed towards Sagittarius. Thank you. A solid decision after taking some time to watch, observe, and learn so that you can have another chance at something. Reevaluate your past, your taken. Seven of Swords. Rather confused on how to find some balance. So you're sending out, you're calling out to what you want, which is what you're manifesting. You're calling forward what you need or want, and you're waiting for it to show, so then you can move towards your happiness. I see. So you've made a decision to just watch and see what happens. Or you will be making a decision to watch and see what will happen, what's going to come of this. Because it's hurting you, and you believe that things are over. And you're just reevaluating, what the wrong that was done. You're looking at it, and this is wrong. You feel that it was wrong. You were betrayed. Please clarify Magician for Sagittarius. What they would do, what is headed toward them, what they would do regarding what is headed toward them. Clarify for Sagittarius. Magician. What they would do regarding what's headed toward them, please. Thank you. Well, you're going to be very open to something, to new possibilities. That's what I was just told. You're going to be very open emotionally, loving and accepting to a new opportunity that comes in. And you are going to celebrate working, putting forth the effort on waiting for your son. So to gain your star. So you're going to be really happy working towards getting this happiness. Waiting for it to come in, and once it does, you're going to be like ecstatic that what you called for, what you wished for, you got. Which, as usual, when you have the star show up, you don't give up on that belief that you will attain your wish, and therefore you're manifesting it at a stronger element than just the Three of Wands. But you have the Three of Wands and the star in here, so you are putting a lot of power behind this manifestation of what you want to come. Please clarify messenger of fire for Sagittarius, what they would do regarding what's headed towards you. Please clarify messenger of fire for Sagittarius, what they would do regarding what's headed towards you. And remember, that message can be flip-flopped. Thank you. The devil. Of course. So, yeah, obsession, toxicity, lust. Oh. Okay, I don't want to read that, but it is how the cards fell. So, taking some time out, and I believe that this is them and this is you. So, what they're doing towards you, coming in and out at their own free will, and believing it to be a lustful situation, having negative thoughts, you know, taking some time out, you know. I always think of this as the sucking your thumb moment because you have to take time and have peace and tranquility to be able to calm down. So, this is the sucking your thumb, getting your head screwed on straight in regards to creating an exciting new beginning, something that's stable, because you recognize, or you're you're facing the reality and recognizing that your star is, you know, this guy right here moving in and out and doing wrong. And so you're determined to move swiftly towards being a very confident, upstanding individual and taking control of the situation by manifesting your own happiness. All right, let's shake these up a little bit. Sorry, but we're going to shake them up just a little bit first. And they just keep wanting to talk. Look at that. Really should have done just the old fashioned. All right, please clarify the world for Sagittarius. Yeah, of course. The world, manifesting, manifesting. No kidding. The challenge is actually getting around to doing it and waiting for it to come. Please clarify King of Earth for Sagittarius. Possible outcome, what is headed toward them. Please clarify King of Earth. Move swiftly forward. And again, we've got a repeat of those aces. So, making a plan to communicate, move swiftly towards taking some time out to get your head on straight in regards to an exciting new beginning and something substantial. Feeling insecure about possibly being an option, that's how you feel. So you're going to become pretty guarded. Look at that, 3 sevens back, 3 sevens, 7 and 7 and 7 right there. You're pretty guarded about the wrong that was done. And so you're going to try to find some balance in regards to your forever after and your happily ever after by bringing an end to this pain. And focusing on your wishes so you can have justice. Well, that is your intent. Let's see what Spirit has to say in regards to that for you, Sagittarius. Is this the path that you should take? Is there another path you should consider? 6 of Cups on its side, heading towards being in the reverse. Releasing something that you have known for a while. releasing that, delving within oneself and trying to figure out how to make yourself happy and fulfill your own wishes. Nine of Cups. There's that Queen of Pentacles again. Stability, self-sufficiency, fulfill your own wishes, be self-sufficient, have stability, and being emotionally uninvolved, severing ties that don't fit, and moving down a path, a different path, heading down a different path. So this is actually an insight for you. It's not guidance, it's an insight of what will occur when you do this. When you release, you're not there yet. You're heading towards releasing this soulmate, okay? This individual that you've known for some time. You're heading towards releasing them. And when you shed light on what you're wanting to do and figure it out on how to fulfill your own wishes and be self-sufficient on your own, finding your own stability, you will then become the Queen of Swords, choosing a completely different path, using your intuition and being knowledgeful to, find an equal give and take, or focusing on your money more so. Six of Pentacles. Having looked at the entire perspective in regards to this Two of Cups, this partner, and this painful ending, Ten of Swords, you then move swiftly forward, Seven of Wands, and become very guarded, which we had earlier. Create your own exciting new path, but are insecure. Five of Pentacles. Making things work. Three of Pentacles towards your Ten of Pentacles. Your forever after. But it will be victorious. You will be successful in that. Six of Wands. If that's the path you so choose. And again, this is a message that you can take in or disregard. It's completely up to you. But that is the message that Spirit has brought forward to you. And we saw a lot of repeat in cards out. So I did want to bring that to a point as well. So we're, Spirit is trying to get a hard hit message here for you. Well, let's have a look at the energies that are in here. Please keep in mind the energies can be yours, theirs, just what's floating around in that bubble that you're sitting there drawing on. If they're drawing on it, they're a vampire sucking off your energy. Or, they're partaking because you guys are so intertwined. Only you know the situation. Only you know. But the more major arcanas you have, the more the divine and the universe are clearing your path so that you can walk successfully and smoothly towards your goals. And the more minor arcanas you have, it's the decisions that need to be made that the divine and the universe are waiting for you to do so that they can then jump into action after you choose which path you wish to go down, so they can clear that path so you can then achieve the goal that you have set before you and be happy, because that's all they want. All right, so as far as the energies that we have down here, we have Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Pisces, and Libra. We had Libra show up a lot. We had Virgo show up a lot. We had Capricorn show up a lot. So please keep all that in mind. Sorry, Scorpio's in here also. water element along with Pisces. All right, guys. Well, I do look forward to next week's read to see where your current energy is standing and what Spirit has to say in regards to that. Any messages that Spirit has to bring forward towards you. And until then, may all your choices and decisions be very, very blessed.